Hi everybody. When I put out a survey a while back, I asked whether you wanted a tapping exercise about the cardinal or about the rabbit. Well, the survey was a tie, and I already gave you the one about the cardinal, so today we're going to consider the rabbit. So the rabbit is considered one of the most fortunate signs of the Chinese astrological system. If you've ever been at a Chinese buffet and looked at the placemat, you might have looked at all the different animals and said, "Oh, please let me be a rabbit." Well, I'm not born in the year of the rabbit, but that doesn't mean that I can't cultivate some rabbit characteristics. So that's what we're going to do in this next tapping. We're not going to use the problem statement or MPI or do the setup statement on the karate chop point, but we're going to just hop right in and do the tapping meditation. So I want you to take a few deep breaths and let them out slowly. I'm going to take off my glasses just because it makes it a little easier for you to see me do the tapping too. So starting at the eyebrow point, rabbit, side of eye, sensitive, under the eye, rabbit, under the nose, artistic, chin, rabbit, collarbone, ambition, under the arm, rabbit, top of head, finesse, eyebrow, rabbit, side of eye, virtue, under the eye, rabbit, under the nose, hopping, chin, rabbit, collarbone, leaping, under the arm, rabbit, top of head, connected to the fairy realm, eyebrow, rabbit, side of eye, possesses the power of the moon, under the eye, rabbit, under the nose, fertility, chin, rabbit, collarbone, planning for possibilities, under the arm, rabbit, top of head, shifting speed quickly, eyebrow, rabbit, side of eye, sensitive to diet, under the eye, rabbit, under the nose, cute and fuzzy, chin, rabbit, collarbone. What message do you have for me? Under the arm, rabbit, top of head, I'm open to the wisdom of the rabbit. Eyebrow, the rabbit travels by hops and leaps. Side of eye, not by steady progress. Under the eye, I usually prefer steady progress. Under the nose, and I can get overwhelmed with frequent changes of speed. Chin, but the rabbit has learned that shifting speed, collarbone, is crucial to survival. Under the arm, Sometimes they only have a split second to take action. Top of head. And if they delay, that opportunity is gone. Eyebrow. There are times when being more rabbit-like, side of eye, would have benefited me. Under the eye. And there are times when my steady progress works beautifully. Under the nose. I choose to acknowledge this. Chin. And accept myself now. Collarbone. The rabbit always plans for possibilities. Under the arm. That is one way that I am very much like a rabbit. Top of head. And it's a skill or habit that has served me well. Eyebrow. That has often kept me safe. Side of eye. I choose to love and accept that part of me. Under the eye. But there are other times that this rabbit tendency, under the nose, has kept me from taking action. Chin. Because I wasn't sure that I had considered all of the possibilities enough. Collarbone. I choose to take a deep breath and know what is best for me right now. Under the arm. The rabbit also always avoids getting boxed into a corner. Top of head. This is a rabbit trait that I would like to develop better. For me, this usually takes the form of speaking too quickly, side of eye, or agreeing to do something without first considering whether or not I really want to do it at all. Under the eye. Even though I have a tendency to speak first, under the nose, and regret later. Chin. I choose to forgive myself and look for empowered solutions. Collarbone. I choose to call upon the spirit of the rabbit in all of these areas of my life. Top of head. And I deeply and unconditionally love and accept myself right now. Take a deep breath and let it out gently. If certain thoughts or feelings came up, be sure to write them down, or you can continue tapping on them now. It's also useful to write down any specific experiences you've had with rabbits. Two that came up for me was one time when my son's class pet rabbit came home to stay over a holiday. It wasn't exactly a positive experience for me. And then the other was finding a burrow of baby rabbits in my backyard and being very terrified for them because my backyard was home for several dogs. And unfortunately, that one didn't end well either. So think about some times that you've encountered rabbits and tap about any feelings you might have had there too. If there's another animal that you'd like to see a tapping about in the future, let me know. I'd love to do a tapping exercise for you that we can all share that's based on an animal that either you particularly are curious about or have an affinity for, or maybe even one that you find repulsive. So until next time, happy tapping!